Okay, here we are for another installment of Rainbow Six Siege Stepdad. Today we are doing a solo queue. No friends online to play with, so after I got warmed up, hopping into one of these ranked matches. Played a lot this season, so if you look up my stats, you'll see how many I've played. It's more than the average player. So here's another good game. Banks, one of my favorite, if not my favorite map. A lot of people don't like it. I do well on it. I really appreciate different site setups and different operators you can use to play on this map. So here's Frost. Top floor Frost is my favorite strat to run. See, put two Frost mats on those stock windows and one there in the hallway. So I'm going to go ahead and slow it down as we get into the action of the round here. The attackers have already moved up. I like to open stock window up as well, both of them. That way it encourages them to hop in without thinking about the frost mats below. So I'll hold this position here. A pretty pivotal spot on the top floor bank. You can contend what they call square, which is that skylight area just behind me at this point where I set that shield up towards. And then I can defend stockroom with these frost mats. So usually the attackers will sit out there on that balcony. And as you see, one's out there on that outline, and there's another one just about to hop down. Right here was a really funny thing. Amaru just went up through that hatch that I was laying on. You see, we just traded positions. And I knew it because I heard the sound cue. I don't think she realized. It's hilarious. And I, unfortunately, am going to try and contest this Amaru, but I didn't know where she was, and she took me down. So not the best first round, but I did get a trap kill that round. I think right around here, I'm calling, hey, I got a frost mat, and you see I got a kill on the feed down here. So one of those went off, and it was in fact the one in the hallway that went off. The two in the stockroom did not go off. They droned that, so they knew that. We get a nice first round win. It was close, but we got it there. You saw Honey, I think his name's Honey Pack. Yeah, Honey Pack clutched it. Darn near missed it with that first shotgun shot. So now we're gonna go downstairs, and I like to run smoke on the downstairs defense. There's a bunch of operators I'll run here. Sometimes I'll run Warden. Sometimes I'll run Goyo. Sometimes I'll run Malusi. Just all these different operators that can stop these defenders from coming in. But I've been running smoke lately. I had a good clutch with him on that chalet match that I posted a little while ago. And he's got a great shotgun and the SMG, barbed wire to slow him down, and the smoke. If he had a C4, back in the day he had a C4, he was really, really good. So you'll see here, they are pushing up through the dirt tunnel like most teams do. That's why I'm taking smoke to slow them down. And you see I already deployed a canister really early on just to stop this initial push. I can hear them at this point on the other side of this wall. I don't know how many are there. I keep smoking it. This guy runs through, and due to my smoke and his smoke, he kind of got lost, and that was an easy pickup. So I'm going to check out top of blue stairs here, make sure there's no enemy team coming from above, but I don't hear anything up there, so I'm going to commit to the downstairs hold. And this gets interesting. This guy on the other team, Moreno, the Montang here, we have a few exchanges throughout the match, and we actually played a game against each other just before this, and I had only gotten like one kill in the match, but I got spawn killed like a few times, and it was ugly. So he came out with a lot of confidence, knowing that I really didn't do that well that match. So here I am again, faced up against him. And the Montang, I'm really don't want to burn all my canisters, but I had to hold him back from killing me. So here I am without any canisters left, and they still got plenty of time to play. So I'm gonna try and make a flank back through blue. I tried to sort of make them think that I got off of it, and you can see the defenders aren't holding it now. So I'm gonna rotate back in. Unfortunately, these Goyos went off, and I'm stuck. You see I killed one through the Goyo fire with the shotgun who just was defending the plant on their side. I can't do much about it here until the Goyo fire goes out, and I'm just waiting. The time is ticking, and unfortunately now the Montagne can clear, and he gets me here. I knifed him at the same time he shield bumped me, but it didn't matter. So Montagne's still pretty strong even after they nerfed him. And I actually had a little back and forth with Moreno there. It was not all casual. I wasn't hating on that. I thought it was funny. I was like, I knifed your shield first. And anyway, so I'm running Warden this time because someone took smoke from me. Usually people will take my operator. Sometimes I do good with them. I didn't do good with them that round, but they took smoke, and I'm gonna pay the price here because I need to stop this rush here, and I don't have a smoke. All I have is this C4, which I timed unfortunately. So I'm gonna use my Warden ability nice there and stop that flashbang. And Nomad pushed in thinking that the flash would cover her, so I was able to pick Nomad off there. You see that, and I sort of really didn't think that one through on the fallback, and I got picked off by Moreno as the Montagne. So Moreno gets me 2 rounds in a row there. So he's, at this point, I'm thinking, man, we're not doing so hot, and he's really the only one killing me. So you'll see I watch from above here where they're going to take that traditional silver push. Their whole team now is pushing in. And Moreno, see there, is having a little 1v1 with Honey Pack. The KFC Gooner, the Mozzie gets a nice C4 kill, and this Ace just goes off of sight and is watching for rotation, and Mozzie just goes for the great idea of getting a long arm behind this bomb, which is a great idea because he can't shoot through it. And Montagne there, you see, is a little held up, so he's able to ninja defuse it, and we get that round, so that was awesome. Love to see it. That doesn't happen too often in Siege, the ninja defuse. Definitely was a ninja because I don't think they knew that was happening. Montagne was too preoccupied with the castle, and Ace was just in his own world. So now we're on to offense. I ran Thatcher to try and help this Ace to get these walls open. We didn't spot all the defenders, so I didn't know if there was a wall denial. There wasn't. So I really wasn't needed here. And so now I have to push with Thatcher. The Ace dies without getting these walls open right there. And so that's really unfortunate. You see, I just watched for a rotation there from below, and I got one. And now I'm saying, well, we really can't do much. We don't have these walls open. We're going to have to push from here. And I hear this movement from below, and this is where I get probably one of the funniest deaths I've had on this channel. Watch this. Warden just absolutely made me look terrible. Look at this C4 just come right in my face. Oh! Yeah. Nuked me. So you hate to see that. And we ended up not doing so hot that round and losing because we really couldn't get the main breach open. So we are going to go downstairs now on attack. Really not playing so hot at this point, but I've gotten at least a kill a round, if not 2. So staying with pace to at least help my team, but not making any breakout rounds. So we're going to go Gridlock when they go downstairs so I can hold server. Gridlock is super strong. I can take her tracks and make it so that they can't get up the stairs. Here you see the castle was trying to spawn peek me, and unfortunately he ran at the same time right when I threw the drone, and he ran away, so I didn't get that kill yet. Spoiler. So you see I'm droning through archives to see where that smoke was. I can't find him. I figured he rotated back to site, trying to get an early spawn peek. So I'm going to go ahead and take this bottom square area and set up my tracks above and below. That second tracks placement wasn't the best. I wouldn't recommend that. I should have put it just in between the blue stairs there. You see how it doesn't populate too much when I put it around the corner of an object. I tried to put my smokes down and it sort of hit this Montagne, so it stops it. I put more tracks down. Montagne gets killed from the C4, so I figured, alright, I'm going to try and just immediately do it while I still have smoke up. C4 doesn't come through, but I did get shot through the smoke. So now we are not looking so hot. Really haven't done what I need to do to make this round work, but Honeypack comes alive here. Brings it down to a 1v1. And fortunately, he's able to just see the top of this guy's head here in a second and squeeze out a headshot. So what looked like was going to be a loss was another sort of clutch by Honeypack. So shout out to that guy. I don't think this game would have been won, or if we probably at least gone overtime if it weren't for him on a couple of rounds there. Especially the first and the 5th round. So now here we are in the 6th round. Our match point. Again, here you see I haven't even done much. I didn't even get a kill that last round, fortunately. But I'm still running the same strats. That's where you want to put that gridlock, right at the top of that blue stairs. So it populates going downstairs and around the corner. So if anyone tries to rotate, they're not going to be able to do so without either taking damage and making noise or shooting stuff and making noise, so we'll know they're there. It's better than a claymore because there's multiple of them, so it requires the defender to do more than one shot, where one shot might be lost. You see right here, I glimpsed that castle running by. So I said to myself, okay, wow, he's going to rotate through archives for sure. You see that happening right here. And I set myself for a great kill because I know effectively where he's at, and he doesn't. He's just sort of peeking around, and I'm able to pick off that roamer. That's that Moreno guy. Got my revenge on him. That felt good. Now I'm going to take control from above and put some more smoke down to cover and some tracks down to stop the defenders rotating out. Montagne gets put down again by a C4. So another C4 goes out, so I hear them all go out. The smoke canisters even come out, so I have to back off momentarily. But I know that the defenders are out of their explosions, their C4, so I'm going to go for it again here. C4s are no longer existent, so I'm going to get into this hard corner here. The defenders are really pre-firing the door, and that's where Montagne was trying to plant. So here, they can't really do much about this angle, especially with the smoke up, and I'm able to get it down. It's huge. I already got my tracks all set up. I don't have any canisters left to throw. Already used all my smoke, so you see I'm rotating up to top of blue to make sure no one's getting that rotate, and sure enough, there's like a smoke doing it, and I catch him off guard. Not the best aim, but I kill him. And from here now, I can really rest assured that no one else is going to rotate. They don't have enough time, really. At least I don't think they do. And here I am, 1v3. I hear him defusing. I'm able to drop down, kill him. Somehow don't kill that Jaeger there. He doesn't take much damage. This Rook fell into a Claymore. I didn't realize it was so hot. And I ended up taking that Jaeger out. Rook takes me down because I didn't even know he was there. But there's not enough time in the round for the defuse, and we get that victory. A great match. I ended up getting 9-6, getting the MVP. Like and subscribe. Coming back for another episode soon. Take care. Goodbye.